To install a pump in the Rinnai RX or CX model, disconnect power to the unit and then shut off the gas supply to the unit. The water heater will also need to be drained. Before beginning work, verify that you have all of the parts contained in the Rinnai internal add-on recirculation pump kit. The box should include the pump assembly, plug, retention clip, assorted O-rings, assorted screws, bypass pipe, cold water connection pipe, pump circuit board, pump circuit cover, pump circuit plate, ground wire, heater relay harness, freeze protection harness, pump circuit harness, and thermal bypass valve. Remove the front cover by removing the two screws at the bottom and opening the two latches at the top. Remove the controller by lifting up and then pulling the bottom toward you. Removing the plastic cover will make it easier to locate the controller circuit board connection. Disconnecting this Molex connector will allow the controller to be removed. Next, we will disconnect the power connector from the PC board. The screw holding the PC board will be removed, and the PC board can be moved out of the way. We will disconnect these two pipe clips by removing the screws that hold them in place and then turning the clips to remove them. There are 3 retention clips that will need to be removed. They can be removed using your hands. Make sure to save these for later use. The pipes can then be removed by pulling with gentle, consistent pressure. Make sure to remove any of the ceramic heater clips that are attached to the pipes. These pipes can be discarded after removal. The water servo assembly can now be removed. Next, remove the sticker covering the holes on the bottom of the water heater. On your new pump installation kit, put the provided large O-ring onto the new pump assembly. The new pump assembly can now be installed into the water heater. Make certain that the assembly seats properly to the water connector and that the screw holes align inside the pump bracket. Install the retention clip that connects the pump assembly. The new pump can now be attached to the mounting bracket with the 2 screws from the kit. Connect the water servo assembly onto the pump and secure it with a retention clip. Insert 2 screws provided in the pump kit into the holes on the bottom of the water heater. Then insert the plug by screwing it in. Disconnect the 5 white Molex connectors that are located in this area. After these have been disconnected, this green and yellow ground wire should also be detached. The wiring harness with the 5 Molex connectors can now be discarded. The new heater relay harness that was provided in the pump kit will be installed next. We will start by connecting the ground wire with a screw. After that has been connected, begin connecting the white Molex connectors. 4 of these connectors will be attached. And the extra connector will connect to the new freeze protection harness that is provided in the kit. Put 2 of the provided O-rings on the cold water connection pipe, ensuring that the washers are not damaged. The cold water connection pipe may now be firmly seated in place. Repeat this process with the bypass pipe. Attach the O-rings, then firmly seat the bypass pipe in place. Install the pipe clips by laying them on the pipe, then turning them and attaching them with a screw. The pipes should now be connected with the retention clips, paying special attention to the way that the clips connect. The wider side of the retention clip should be connected to the heat exchanger, while the narrower side should be connected to the pipe. We will move one of the ceramic heaters before we attach the other ceramic heaters to the pipes. Here is an image showing the locations for the installation of the ceramic heaters. The PC board can now be moved back into position and attached with a screw. Install the pump circuit plate and secure it with a single screw. The pump circuit board can be installed. It will slide into the bottom and then can be secured by a screw. To ground the pump circuit board, use the ground cable that came with the pump kit to attach between the board and the water heater. Tuck cables out of the way so they will not be pinched when reassembling the unit. Now, connect the Molex connectors from the heater relay harness to the connections on the pump circuit board and the PC board. The pump circuit harness that came with the pump kit will now be installed between the pump circuit board and the PC board. There will be 2 Molex connectors that will not connect to anything, a gray one and an orange one. These can be tucked out of the way. The plastic cover for the pump circuit board should now be installed by removing the screw holding the pump circuit in place. Now lean the board forward, place the cover between the pump circuit board and the pump circuit plate, and then reinsert the screw. The controller should now be reconnected to the PC board. After the Molex is connected, insert the board into the top slots and then pull it into place. The water heater settings will need to be changed. This can be done either through a Bluetooth-enabled device using the Rinnai Central app or by using the buttons on the water heater with the front cover off. The settings will vary depending on if the crossover valve is used or if there is a dedicated return line. You will need to consult the manual or the app and choose the appropriate settings based on your installation. If you have any issues, reach out to Rinnai's call center for additional support.